The Boeing 747 has a secret that's been hiding in plain sight for over 50 years. They bet $6 billion preparing for a future that never came. And that mistake? It accidentally created the most legendary aircraft in history. By the end of this video, you'll know why that hump exists, how this wrong design once saved 1,088 lives in a single flight, and the counterintuitive principle that made it all possible, a principle you can use in your own life. It's 1966. Boeing wants to build the biggest passenger plane ever made. There's just one problem. They don't even have a factory large enough to build it. So they do something insane. They construct the largest building in the world by volume in Everett, Washington, just for this one plane. According to HistoryLink, Boeing gambled almost everything it had to make this project a success. If the 747 failed, the entire company would collapse. Thousands of jobs gone, American aviation dominance over. Everything was on the line. This wasn't innovation. This was corporate survival roulette. But Boeing had a problem. The Concorde was coming. Supersonic passenger jets were the future everyone expected. Boeing was convinced the 747's real future was hauling cargo, not people. So Boeing believed supersonic jets like the Concorde would dominate passenger travel. They were convinced the 747's real future was hauling cargo. Boeing's solution? Move the cockpit upward into a hump on top of the fuselage. This let them design a nose that swings open like a massive garage door, perfect for loading shipping containers straight into the plane. That distinctive hump wasn't for first-class luxury, it was for forklifts. So what happened? The Concorde was too expensive to operate. Supersonic travel died, and passengers? They loved the 747. The cargo future Boeing prepared for never came, but the plane they built for it? Perfect for people. February 9, 1969. The first 747 takes off for testing. During flight, the wings flexed upward by over 20 feet. The test pilot said it felt like riding a giant surfboard in the sky. Engineers had calculations and wind tunnel data, but until that moment, nobody knew for sure if this massive machine would actually fly. And barely a year later, Pan Am started flying passengers across oceans. The 747 cruises at 570 miles per hour. Modern planes, like the 787, nearly the same speed, 560 to 590 miles per hour. In 2020, Flight Radar 24 reported that British Airways set a new transatlantic speed record, landing in London just 4 hours and 56 minutes after departing New York, hitting ground speeds of 825 miles per hour. May 24, 1991. Ethiopia is in civil war. Thousands of Ethiopian Jews face death. Israel launches Operation Solomon, a desperate rescue mission using a 747. They ripped out almost all the seats. The plane normally holds 400 passengers. They packed in 1,088 people. That 747 saved over 1,000 lives in one trip because Boeing had built it stronger than needed. NASA used modified 747s to carry the space shuttle, all 165,000 pounds of it on its back. They did this dozens of times between 1977 and 2012. Boeing risked everything on a plane they designed for cargo. Instead, it carried people across oceans for over 50 years. The last 747 was delivered in January 2023. The era is over. But here's the secret that changes everything. When you build something better than it needs to be, it lasts forever. The 747 was overbuilt for cargo. That excessive strength made it incredibly safe for passengers, capable of record-breaking rescues and able to carry spacecraft. That's the lesson. Build it right, build it strong. Even if you're wrong about why, you might create something legendary. Have you ever flown on a 747? Drop a comment below and subscribe for more stories that reveal the secrets hiding in plain sight.